Hello everybody, it's MK and Samson. We are solo today. Well, we're a duo today. Oh my goodness. So I will be on holding Sammy duty to start with, but I'm not so sure that I will be able to hold him the whole time. Oh my goodness, happy Friday everybody. How are you? Give me a little chatter, throw me some hearts, throw me some thumbs up, throw me some comments until we get a few more people on. Hi Tony. Hi Sherry Quaid. I saw Sherry come on, and Pat. Hi everybody. Okay, Samson wants to get down because clearly my arms and my swaying are not, acceptable as compared to Paul. Okay, Sammy, I'm going to put you down and you have to be a good boy. All right. Well, yes, indeed. It is Friday. I am in the studio by myself this afternoon, just Samson and I. Paul is out on an install. We're going to talk about that in a minute. And holy smokes, can you say, Paul and I have been going like with our hair on fire. Actually, as I say my hair on fire, I just got some new color on the long locks today. What do you think? Oh my goodness. So Paul and I were talking a little bit about our cruise that's coming up and sort of like, our budget for spending on the cruise. And I think have like busted my budget before we even went. Because, this week I had like multiple appointments. I had nail and massage, toenails. Then I have a different lady for my nails. I got some bling, some sparkle on my nails. Today I have a different lady, of course, that's my hair lady, Tammy. So she got me today. Hey, I gotta look good for this cruise. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So anyways, hello everybody, and hi Ilsa. Ilsa, I got your order, and I instructed Teresa to ship your order out, so she will be getting that out to you. And hello Marion. Oh my gosh, hi Jeff and Diane. Oh my gosh, I love to see all the names start flashing by, and it just feels like you all are here, even though you all are all out there. Okay, well, I have two lists today, so I had best get going. All right, so let's see. I mentioned today that Paul is out on an install, and that's kind of where I wanted to start for today, just to kind of recap what has been happening in our world since we saw you last. Well, since we saw you last, Houston International Quilt Festival wrapped up down there in Texas, and I really know that it was a fantastic show. I mean, I saw all the posts and the pictures and the stunning quilts, and I saw the Handy Quilter booth looking all spiffed up like it always does. They do such an amazing job with the booth for those big shows. And did you see those bags they were handing out? Man, that was a cool color this year. Very, very cool. I'll have to see about ordering up some of those. So what I wanted to mention about Houston wrapping up is that it was a big sales cycle for Paul and I. And we added a handful of owners throughout the Houston promotional period. And because we were proactive, we started chattering about the Houston specials. As soon as Handy Quilter gave us the green light last month, we started chattering about it. And because many of our owners took advantage of those specials before the show, they were able to get their machines shipped this week. So all of these deliveries have been happening. Now, what does that kind of coincide with? Oh my goodness, we're leaving on Sunday for our cruise. So luckily, one of the local owners had her machine show up today, and so Paul went to Lakeland to do a local new owner install. And I just got a message from him just a little bit ago that they had just gotten to the new owner project that we put together to share with our new owners, so that on the day of install they actually can load up some fabric, just some test fabric, and run through some things that we have designed so that they feel at least like they can be stitching by the time that the installer leaves. So that means that Paul and Mary looks like they had a good day. They were up and stitching, so that's fantastic. The other thing that I wanted to talk about with regard to new owners is the owner that is being installed today was a referral client. Okay, so I wanted to stop and mention that again because one of the things that we feel strongly about is when you go out and market for us, and when you chatter about us, and when you post things, when you see people say, I'm gonna consider a long arm, what should I think about? And oh my gosh, the pages blow up with call MK Quilts. Wow, that is so, we appreciate that so much. Well, the lady in Lakeland today who's being installed was a referral from one of our owners. So you know who you are. I hear you already spent your referral money, so that's good. But we love to give back, you guys. So if you have people, friends that you would like to send our way, we certainly will take care of them. And on the back side of it, we'll take care of you as well in the form of a referral credit that you can spend in our store. The amount of the credit depends on the amount of the sale, but we want to give back to you always when you promote MK and PK. So thank you, and stay tuned for some pictures from that install for today, Okay, let's see. Yes, yes. Okay, let's see. Side number 2. We have a couple of more local installs to do, and this is kind of my next topic. Is I know there's a lot of new people on the board, maybe some that don't even really realize how we handle sales and installations and things like that are going on this week. So we have 2 more local people that their machines were delivered this week when we're going to be gone. So we have a team here in Florida that helps us out doing installs. So our other 2 owners, our brand new owners, they will get a local installer that's certified through us, and so they'll get all set up and whatnot while we're gone, and then when we come back, I'm going to be getting together with them. And if you're watching, you know who you are. I just nailed down the last of those appointments today, so when I get back, basically, I'm going to have 2 weeks of hopeful, relaxation and swimming and excursions and, time with my guy. And when I get back, holy buckets, it's going to be hit the road running, back to work, because I am going to be out doing trainings. So from now to the end of the year, I am still going out and doing my day of training with all my new owners. Starting next year, we talked about it last week, that probably next year I'm going to be looking to bundle or group rather a few of my new owners together and bring them to Florida for a day or 2 of training with me here. I'm not sure that I can keep up going everywhere every time. Okay, I'll never see Paul or Samson at that rate. Okay, so that's how we handle things here. So we have 2 more locals to do here in Florida, and then I sold a floor model to a lady in North Georgia, so I'm going to do training with her. Sold a new system to a lady in Missouri, or Missouri, however you say that. And so one of our certified installers is going to help her out, and then I'm going to her for training. And then I sold a system to a lady in North Carolina. And the owner in North Carolina, I'm going to be heading up there the first weekend in December. And we've already got people signed up. I have decided to do another sim session there. So I thought I was done with those for the year, but I'm not. And if you want to get in and come out and see me in North Carolina, get over onto the website and check out all the details for that. So I hope that me just talking through all this and explaining all of that shows you how we handle being a national retailer, okay? We sell everywhere in the United States, and we are committed to installing for you where you live and training you wherever you live. Now, next year, that might be you go from where you live and come to where I live and work, and we'll do it here, okay? All right, so super, super excited about all of my new owners coming on board. All right, let's see. What else is going on that's going to be happening while we're gone? Well, we're sending a few more technicians out to Salt Lake City, and that training is happening next week. While we're gone, we're going to have more folks out at Handy Quilter headquarters in Salt Lake City, and they're going to be getting trained to be certified technicians with us. And Paul's not here to tell me if I got all of these right, but I think we have, let's see, we have people going from Texas and Georgia and Ohio. So if you're hearing those states and those are close to where you are, yeah, we'll have some new certified technicians to help us out in those areas. And I know Paul has mentioned before that we still are looking for another person on the West Coast, somebody that can, cover California for sure and out there on the West Coast. So if you're interested, please reach out to us and we will see if we can bring you on board as well. Okay, what else is happening? Our expansion next door. Wow. I mean, the demolition and all of that went very, very fast. And now we're kind of at the point where it's going to be stalled out where we're gone. We've had the electrical pretty much done. We've got new lights over there. I've got to get back and pick floor color and paint color and those types of things. So don't worry, you have not missed out on Ellen and I busting through the wall. Okay, it might end up just being Ellen busting through the wall because I am like gonna be gone so much, and that's one of the things that we're going to talk about here in a minute. But let me just get back to my list so that I don't miss anything. Okay, so we got all of that. Yep. Okay, yeah, so okay, let's talk about this. How are we handling things while we're gone? I still want you guys to stay plugged in and keep on the group, keep sharing everything just like you've been doing and that you always do. But if you have questions for us, or if you need service or support or some sort of a technical question or a shipping question, or if you're my local people and you have a quilting type shop question, here is how we're going to handle things while we're gone. Of course, Ellen will be here in the shop covering my watch started talking to me. So Ellen will be here in the shop covering, all of my local customers, and she's got a whole lineup of quilts back there that she's going to be working on while I'm gone. And I just wanted to pause for a second again and talk about Ellen a little bit. Paul and I and some other friends of ours were talking the other night about this whole year and how it's been building up to this cruise for Paul and I, and we planned this thing months ago. Well, Ellen came on board with us at a period of time where we were growing. And Paul was really had the foresight and was pushing me in that direction to get somebody in here that we could trust, that would be good. And Ellen has been such a godsend. I've been talking about her for months and bringing her up in live feeds because she has just turned into somebody that I rely on and I depend on and I trust her. And she is absolutely capable of taking care of things here while we are gone. And I just don't know, had I not found Ellen, and she's so, if I hadn't found her, she's so good, I'm not sure that I would feel confident right now leaving the shop for a month, because I'm going to be gone for a month. Ellen and I were looking at the dates before she left the other day. She's like, when am I going to see you again? And I'm like, well, let's look, like a month from now. Oh my goodness. So anyways, Ellen is on shop duty. Okay. If you have questions about anything that you order off the store or anything like that, there is a contact, what is it called? There's a form on the website where you can fill out if you want to contact us. Now, Paul and I will be monitoring some emails while we're gone. We just feel like, yes, we're going to relax, we're going to have fun, we're going to do all of that stuff that we have been working toward, but we are going to have to check in from time to time, okay? So if you have specific questions that cannot wait and you want to put it through that contact us form, we will probably get it at some point and forward it to the appropriate person, okay? And specifically with shipping, that will be Teresa. Teresa and her daughter are going to be watching over the house, Samson, and doing all of the shipping while we are gone. Okay? If you have questions that are more like support type questions, technical questions that Paul usually helps you out with. If you are an owner of ours, just go ahead, call in, send the emails. We will get back to you one way or the other. If you're not an owner with us, we will still try to help. And some of our certified technicians have also agreed to kind of, help you out a bit and answer questions if they can, all right? And we always, we're not trying to step on people's toes or other retailers or anything like that. We're just trying to help you out, okay? So the best way to get in touch with some of our certified technicians is to go on our website, go to the About page, scroll down. You will see all of the technicians on the bottom there. Many of them have contact information that they have listed, or they've had their own contact form put onto their bio. So you can fill in your information, shoot them an email, and they will try to help if they can, okay? They may have to send you to Handy Quilter, or they may have to refer you back to your retailer, or I don't know. But if it's something simple, they are willing to help, okay? One of the things too, I think we talked about it a few weeks ago, but in general terms with contacting MK Quilts, we would like phone calls to start going through our automated phone number, our landline here I say it's in the shop, but it's really a landline that can be used, and then you can push 1 and 2 and whatever. So here is that number if you want to jot it down. Of course, it's on the website, but here it is, 727-935-1739. If you need to talk to Ellen in the shop, you press number 1. If you have a support question, that's number 2. Paul normally handles those. Again, he's going to be, out of the country, whatever, but we will try to get those calls forwarded to the appropriate person when we check in on emails and messages, maybe every other day or every third day while we're gone. That's number 2 for support. Number 3 is for sales. If you are interested in a new machine, or you know of somebody who is, we have a whole team put in place that is going to be fielding sales calls. And of course, we can have them take care of that, and we can touch base with you when you get back. Okay, so 727-935-1739, 1 for the shop, 2 for support, 3 for sales, and there's even a number on there that Paul put on. If you really must speak with me, you can press 5. It'll dial my cell phone, but I'm not going to be in the country either, and I don't know how cell phones are going to be working where we are. That's not my department. So I will return phone calls as best as I can, but probably not until I get back, okay? All right. Let's see. Yep, I already talked about tech training. Okay, well, what else have I been working on this week? I have finished up some new content, some new videos for you all. Finally got the Dream Big panel class done. That class includes 2 stitch outs, and I really had loads of fun doing those, and I think it's a really good class. I mentioned before that, yes, the class was basically focused on the Dream Big panels and how I approached that stitch out, but there's a lot of technique kind of instruction in that class that you may pick up a thing or 2 or 3 or more just by renting that class, techniques that are going to help you that relate to other types of things you're doing with your Pro Stitcher. I gave instruction about how I save with Workspace in there, and marking and different ways that I did alignment and repositioning. There was some custom cropping in there. There was a whole bunch of stuff in there. It was all about Dream Big, but it can relate to loads of other things. So it's a really good class. And I did price it. Mr. MK thinks I priced it too low, but I'm always trying to, be fair about things. But he did say that price is going to have to go up first of the year. So if you want the Dream Big panel, get it now between now and the end of the year. And there is a coupon in there to get some items on sale from Urban Elements, some designs, maybe the ones that I used in the class, or they have some other sets and whatnot available at Urban Elements, but you got to get the class for that to get the code. All right. I did finish up the double wedding ring. That was a while ago. Many of you now are asking about ordering up the USB sticks and getting the Dream Big class and the double wedding ring. So all of that is ready to go. Now, with regard to USB sticks and the videos, first of all, if you're new and you don't understand, you have to rent the video first online. There's just no way around that. You have to rent it online. And then if you would like it on USB stick, you have to go through our website to purchase a USB stick. Now in the past, the USB stick was being populated by all of my simulation classes, all of my layout and rendering content. Well, most of you have already bought that on USB, and now the USBs that you're ordering, you want the other stuff. So I've asked Paul to put a new way of ordering the USB with either some options, some drop-down options or whatnot. I'm not sure if he's gotten to that yet, so here's what you can do. There is always a notes section on our website when you're buying something. So if you're buying a USB and you only want the Dream Big and the double wedding ring, well, just say that in the notes section. If you want everything, all of your videos that you've possibly ever rented from us, well, then say that in there, okay? The point of it is we want to get you what you want on that USB stick. We just don't necessarily want to waste our time putting something on there that you already have, okay? So help us out. We'll help you out, and it's a really good way to get the videos. So I just saw Tammy jump on. Hey, Tammy. Want to mention Tammy's sim event. Tammy lives out in California, and I'm going to be out there in January. And it seems maybe far away, but it's really not. So we still have spots open in that January 2020 sim session with me out in Castaic. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. California, and details on the website. Okay, so come on out and see me in California. And I'm also going to be at Road to California Quilt Show one day, just as a show goer. Okay. All right, so that was about the USB. What are some other classes that I've been working on? So I've been working on a Pro Stitcher 101 class, and I've also been working on a new series of edge to edge, digital edge to edge with Pro Stitcher, kind of the MK way. But this edge to edge series, it's probably going to be 2 or 3 videos on how to handle edge to edge designs. It's basically going to start out being focused towards newbies. Okay, so I just brought on a whole bunch of new owners, and although my best practices for pantos is a wonderful video and it's helped a lot of people, it's helped a lot of people who already had kind of had a simple understanding of what edge to edge is. These new people, they're probably not even ready for simulation yet. They just need to step up to their machine and know how to set up a pattern. So these videos that I'm doing are going to be focused towards the real newbie and get yourself going with edge to edge. So I'm starting very basic. Then I plan to step it up with some other options, things to think about. Then step it up a little bit further, maybe with like offset pantographs, different ways to think about stitching left to right, right to left, connecting an art and stitch. And by the time I get through maybe 2 or 3 videos, then they can just step right into my best practices for pantos, all of that instruction that I have had and have been selling for like almost 3 years, with the way that I approach doing pantos edge to edge using simulation. Okay? All right, so I'm actually having a fun time just thinking about taking myself back and thinking about when I was brand new. Oh my gosh, there's just so much to learn, and I know that it can be overwhelming, but I want for sure my new owners to feel like even if I'm not there with them, I can be there with them, okay? They get my videos for free, but I will make those videos available on my website as well. Okay, so that's kind of what I got planned from now to the end of the year. And yeah, I thought I was done. I thought it was kind of winding down for the year. Well, not so much. But that's okay. I hope you guys know and you can tell that I love what I do. I love my job, and it's the best job in the world. And I appreciate you so much being followers and customers. And you should see Sammy looking at me. I think he wants to go for a W-A-L-K, but I'm not going to say that out loud because he's going to go berserko. Okay, let's show you what's on the frames for today. So here is a lovely, cute as can be Christmas quilt. And speaking of edge-to-edge design, we're putting a cute edge-to-edge design on that one in this really cute, like light color limeish green thread. over here is a charity quilt, and this is the quilt that I'm using as a working quilt that I'm using for the class on beginner edge to edge. Okay, so that one is a charity quilt, and I have a really great philanthropic group at my guild, and they feed me a lot of stuff, and then basically I can do whatever I want on them. So I use a lot of their stuff for classes. And then over here, oh my goodness, Ellen is working on this. It's a cute little, I guess it's really like a log cabin is the background, and then there's those cute as can be fish on there. Oh my goodness. It just made me think, sorry, I just hit a box. It just made me think as I walked through the machines that Paul had put out a couple of newsletters already, and one of them he mentioned that we could consider, between now and the end of the year, selling our floor models, our Forte and our Amara, our floor models. They're starting, getting lightly used here in the studio, but they can be sold as floor models. The other thing is, after the video, I will post the flyer from Handy Quilter. They've already posted it on their own website, so I'm assuming I can repost it. Some of the deals that are going to be going on in conjunction with Black Friday. Okay, so after Thanksgiving Day sales, and there's going to be some pretty deep discounts on some high ticket items. Okay, so I will share the flyer, and if you have questions you can reach out to me. But if the Black Friday is going to be the time to get some of those bigger, more expensive items, tool type things. And then there was a post that came out from Handy Quilter. They have a couple of new tools. One of them is a bobbin, what do they call it, tower, and I think it holds 30 of the M-size bobbins full. Just a way to keep yourself organized in your studio. Okay, Samson is jumping up and down. I think that means he needs to WALK and do his business. So I better get on out of here. Thank you guys so much. I probably will not see you live until I get back from our cruise. But who knows? Keep watching. We're going to have internet on the ship. Us and like 3,000 other people or whatever, so it's probably going to be slow, but that's okay. Thank you guys for everything. Oh, Samson says goodbye too. Hold on. Let's get Samson up here. Hey, Samson, say goodbye to everybody. Say goodbye. Daddy will be home soon. Oh, not right now. Okay, you guys, that's all I got for you. Have a great weekend. If you're the praying type, say some prayers, send some good thoughts our way for safe travels as Paul and I head out onto the high seas for some time together. All right, until I see you back here from my studio to yours. Happy quilting. Bye-bye.